here. But today we'll be going through a very relevant topic in AI on AI tools using AI tools and enhancing agile practices. We're going to explore how AI is not just a buzzword but a practical force that is actively reshaping AI, how agile team plan, they build, they deliver solutions from the from smart project management to AI-driven CID and CD automations. Well, to kickstart, we already had the introductory class to AI, but AI in project management is the use of AI tools in that fundamentally transform the way projects is planned, executed, planned, scheduled, allocated to team members and executed. So AI project management tools, they fundamentally transform how teams plan, they schedule their meetings and allocate resources rather than solely relying on static templates or human intuition. These tools use advanced data analysis, machine learning, algorithms, and predictive analysis to create, determine, and provide adaptable project plans. The key capabilities of the AI in project management include the planning and scheduling. The AI algorithms analyze historic project data from their previous workload to the current workload and optimize sprint planning. You can help forecast potential bottlenecks, like where it can help identify future events that might seem to slow down the progress of project delivery. You can dynamically adjust and task prioritization based on risk and resource availability. And they can predict deadline variation, thereby allowing for proactive scheduling adjustments. Also, the the evaluates the team's skill, their workload history, and capacity to allow for efficient resource management. Also, minimize under and overutilization of resource so that the best hands are working on the most pressing issues at hand, and also the structure and plan the project management such that there is no need for future or these future cases of emergency don't arise because from proper planning you can avoid these AI tools. They predict they predict things that may happen. So they allow you to plan very well so that you can prevent this risk from happening. So the forward insights of AI allows for this makes adopting AI in project management, but it does not but does not necessarily mean that the AI replaces humans as decision maker. Rather, it augments the human capacity with actionable insights. This leads to a more adaptive, transparent, and streamlined project management. Like, most people would think that when you use AI is going to take over your brain capacity. You lose your skills, you lose your fluency. But current research shows, like I said, I use AI in healthcare. There was a research that shows the effect on using AI. So the study included AI alone on work, health professionals alone on work, and health professionals that use AI with work. Well, it shows that AI alone did poorly than health professionals alone. But AI, but health professionals that use AI, it shows the astronomical increase in efficiency in that synergy. So AI will definitely increase human performance. It doesn't push away human performance. Like let's say there's this thing in the AI community that before before AI takes your job, somebody that is using AI will take your job first. So especially in this early stage, AI is still in development. It's going to be very hard if you are using AI plus your skill to up your game. Then to be better, you do that because that way you'll be more efficient than someone that is not using AI and, or than AI alone because there are certain skills the human has that AI cannot that can never compete or complete. Then diving to CI and CD. CI stands for continuous integration and CD stands for continuous deployment. These are two of the backbone or two core principles in the Agile software delivery system. So incorporating AI into the Agile software delivery system elevates the level of automation from simple scripted tasks to intelligent testing, deployment, and error recovery. Key capabilities of CI and CD in- include automation, testing, AI-driven tools can learn from previous test runs, user behaviors, and they can prioritize tests based on code changes. Like if we check, I am sure in this meeting there's there's an AI in this meeting. Please to take note. This AI has been trained to recognize human language. Basically, like your Google Assistant. If we check, before we had the issue where the Google Assistant couldn't recognize the Nigerian language fluently, the Nigerian English fluently. So users that will be using the early versions of Google Assistants, they may have issues with the assistant understanding what they say. But with time, the assistant now has been programmed to understand the Nigerian English. So our accent wouldn't be an issue when the AI is recognizing our language. So from there, the AI can now process information. It's based on how it understands our language and then makes automation processes faster. Okay, there is also continuous monitoring and feedback. AI can sift through real-time data compared with historic performance and provide immediate feedback. This helps this helps in rapid this helps in rapid identification of performance degradation so that immediately there's a case of someone underperforming, the AI generates the data and compares the the past and future data, the past and current data show who is underperforming and points in which direction that you can remedy such situation. Also, the forward-thinking insights allows the integration of AI into this continuous integration and continuous development deployment pipeline. It enables for continuous improvement, not only in code quality, because these days, if it, if you are writing a code, let's say being a coder, right, being able to write a code just means that you are able to transfer your logic into programming language so that you can execute a task. But this AI can help you such that it's, it makes the process of transforming that logic into a code easier. So that if we check out now, most people they employ these AIs programming, in their software development projects, so that it's easier for them to write a code, test it, fix a problem, debug before deployment. Now, chatbots and virtual assistants in the Agile framework. For effective communication, the most chatbot and the use of chatbots and virtual assistants has is increasingly used to streamline the interactions, manage queries, and ensure that essential information circulates rapidly throughout the team. This enhance the team communication, enhance customer support integration, and also allows for process automation. These virtual assistants and chatbots and most of the things you encounter first if you are trying to report a query, a complaint to a project management team. Like, for instance, you have a transaction issue on your OP app, you pull up your customer support. The first thing you contact there is their automated chatbot, their virtual assistant. It has a series of options which it can easily provide is in a series of frequently asked questions that it can provide answers to. And then after all this series of frequently asked questions, it has a section for you to contact a human support. If you go through this first few frequently asked questions and you don't see a solution to your problem, before you can now advance to contacting human support. And this process allows for the human support team to only deal with pressing concerns that automation may not be able to help out yet. So the chatbot, first of all, will help the human with the complaints, resolve that, resolve all the tiny issues that you don't need to continue bugging a human customer support, because the human customer support may have a lot to work with. So this virtual assistant helps in automation, makes their work faster, and then reduce the stress it's working with tiny irrelevant, not necessarily relevant, but tiny uh, uh, issues that that can be automated. The deployment of this chat box also offers competitive edge by cutting down communication delays, administrative overhead, and directly integrating them into Agile flow works. These tools enhance both internal collaboration and external support function, embodying the Agile principles of transparency and rapid feedback. Then, for practical assessments, I would like for us to identify and evaluate an AI tool that can be seamlessly integrated to an Agile project management process and prepare a brief report outlining the tool's functionalities, the potential benefits it would bring to a project management team, and its limitations and recommend and recommendations for adoptions within an agile framework. The key points for evaluation of this report should follow this and to follow this framework, the tool selection. Example of the tool could be a forecasting AI that can help in projects scheduling, resource allocation, or risk analysis. Yeah. Then you list out the functional capabilities, what the AI can do is functionalities like planning and scheduling, resource management, risk and issue management. If the AI has these capabilities, release them out. Then how you can integrate them with the Agile framework, such as the ease of adoptions, how explain how these two can be integrated with Agile tools like Jira, Trello, Azure, and Meet, Stack, like the one that is being used currently on this meeting, the read.ai. It allows for uh, transcription of a voice meeting into text so that there is a written version of or written minutes of this meeting after the end of the meeting. And then this integration process, we also mention how the automation of the continuous integration or continuous deployment can help, how use in automation, sorry, of this AI can help in they help the continuous integration or continuous development process, how they enhance their testing, the deployment and monitoring, and how uh, they also in, boost team communication and customer support. Also list out the potential future benefits that may not be seen yet or may not be noticed yet, but will be felt. Something like their increased efficiency, predictive and capability, and time to market, such that because they have ability to manipulate data and data. And the report structure should follow an introduction, the overview of the AI, evaluation of functional capabilities, benefits of analysis, limitations and considerations, and then the conclusion. Well, integrating these AI tools into agile practices for used to think about how hard it is to how futuristic or how utopian it used to look like when you talk about AI. But now these AI things have come to stay. People are adapting to it, adopting it, using them in their daily lives. It is necessary for teams now to aspire to optimize efficiency and maintain a competitive edge. Because of this, it also means that you have to adopt this AI into your daily project workflow. And then you allow this AI to design your workflow such that there is improved automation, there is less noise, and then you wash out how your efficiency in project management and delivery improves too. And thing to note is this practical assessment that I have mentioned. It's, it may look like something you can just flip over, but no, if you take your time and go through it, it's it will allow for critical evaluation of AI tools that can be used. You see, most people in like the ChatGPT that's available for widely for use. Most people don't still even know how to use it properly. That's why there is this there is this soft, will I say, soft skill called prompt engineering. The ability to communicate with these chatbots, the ChatGPT, the Gemini, Cloud, all of them, the ability to translate your problem into understandable language to them is also a skill which you need to build on so that the AI can deliver appropriately. You know that AI is computer and computer works garbage in, garbage out. If you don't you don't program, you don't command them appropriately, they will deliver based on how you command them. And uh, I'm in a hurry and I have to bring this class to an end here. If you have any question about this topic, that is on AI, that is on AI tools enhancing agile practices. If you have any question on the topic, please you can drop your questions or just unmute yourself and ask any question. Well, in the absence of any question, we might have to end the call here. See you next week Wednesday, and we'll discuss further on integrating AI into agile practices. Thank you, Chinedu, for hanging on till now, and for anybody that will be listening to this recording after now. You can channel your question to the event or to Image and Caleb should reach out to me and I'll provide the useful answer for your problem. Thank you.